you later.
In last week's episode, I got to hang out with Laszlo, talked about his plans. This week I bypassed the mechanical fuel pump on my Yanmar engine, and then I spent a day on the water with my niece. Stick around. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there. And then I hit the San Diego Marine Exchange. Got some more parts to fix the head of that sail. Right now I have a soft shackle on there. It's a temporary fix, could be permanent, but I think I can do better. I got a little bit bigger stainless steel shackle that I can put there, so we'll see how that works. Yeah, all in all, it was really nice to visit Laszlo. You know, talking to people with aspirations for sailing and doing epic stuff, so really love it. I certainly hope he gets an opportunity to execute on his plans. I know that's fulfilling. It is for me. So I'm getting ready to bypass the mechanical fuel pump that comes with these Yanmar engines. And these pumps that come on these Yanmar engines are not really powerful pumps. They push at about 1 psi, maybe slightly more than that. And every single Island Packet 27 that I've seen on Yacht World, when you go through the pictures, you look inside the engine compartment, every single one of them has an electric fuel pump. Every single one of them has it. I presume from the factory. These are old boats, but I presume from the factory. They're all in the same place. So the question is, does going through that mechanical fuel pump provide any benefit? If it could pump fuel from the tank, then I would keep it connected, you know? So if the electric one fails, the engine can still run on the mechanical one. Sure, that sounds great. But when I was coming down south from San Francisco, we stopped in Avalon, Chuck and I did. That's when the electric fuel pump failed. And the engine wouldn't start, and the mechanical fuel pump was on the engine. So really then, the mechanical fuel pump is superfluous, and its only contribution to Frog's Leap is the potential for problems, because it introduces failure points. You've got a hose going into the pump's inlet, you got a hose coming into the outlet, and you've got a diaphragm that's exposed to the oil sump that, if it breaks, will leak diesel fuel into the oil sump. So there's 3 failure points that this pump introduces. So I'm going to bypass it. Should I ever experience diesel bug or any kind of pollution in the tank, I'm going to have a setup to where I could replumb it through the mechanical fuel pump and into a jerry can and still be able to get the engine running. So that's the plan. I had this hydraulic hose made up. It's 36 inches long. This end is going into the fuel pump. This end I had done with a banjo fitting, and that's going to go into the secondary fuel filter. So I'm just going to replace this length of hose. It loops over right here. That's where the fuel pump is that we're going to bypass. Woo! All right. I'm getting ready to bleed this baby.
Bleed this baby.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get in the engine compartment, show you the plan. I'm gonna turn the key, and that's gonna energize this fuel pump. And I'm not gonna turn the engine over, I'm just gonna energize the key to turn this on. And that's gonna push all the air that is in here out this bleed point right here. So I've completed the bypass of the mechanical fuel pump, and I ran the pump for a while after I tightened everything up, and it seems to be holding. So I'm going to go ahead and start the engine now and let it run for a while and see where we're at. Okay, that was crazy. Oh yeah, the engine's running great. Oh yeah, look at this. Well, this morning, I'm meeting up with my niece, Ariana. And hopefully, well, maybe we'll get some sailing in. We're off to see the leaper.
It's gonna be fun. Got my Coast Guard Cutter Hamilton jacket, my name on it.
Oh, I thought you were on Monroe.
I am on Monroe, but I was also on Hamilton and Kimball.
Oh, cool.
So I got all these fancy jackets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The tradition of the leaper band. We've got a new leaper band to give. Ariana, my niece. Yeah, she's got a leaper band.
Yep.
Whoa.
Hitting all the lines, you know?
What is this?
We hit it.
What?
Yeah, we hit it.
Did
The
we?
anchor is going straight into it. We hit it.
Oh my God. So as it turns out, somebody hit the pump out station that I usually use. So we're going to head over to the CBP dock where Rob and Mark and I checked in at midnight. And we're going to go back over there because apparently they have free pump outs over there. So it's probably going to be busy.
Beautiful day in San Diego. Love it out here. It's great. Beautiful day in San Diego. It's great. It's great. Love it out here. It's great. Might not have worked out, as in we didn't get the sails up, but I gained a lot of confidence jumping off the boat. I learned how to steer the boat into the wind when we were getting ready for the sail. Never knew how to do that before. Learned
That's
a new
awesome.
life skill. So that's pretty phenomenal.
You're a coastie. You've been a coastie for how many years?
For 6 years now.
Whoa.
Yep. I was on a polar icebreaker. Commissioned a ship out of Hawaii. Got my golden shellback, my golden dragon. Crossed the ditch a few times.
You've been through how many times?
4 times through
Yeah.
the ditch. Swam with a whale shark once at the X. It was pretty cool. Sailed on Eagle, America's tall ship. That's pretty dope.
You're an active duty Coast Guard officer now on a what?
On a Whimsel, so a national security cutter. I'm an engineer, so I do damage control, fire, flooding, stability.
And you're
Love to see
actually
it.
in a school
right now
For that right now.
for damage control. Yeah.
What is the school called?
Damage control assistant, advanced firefighting, damage control. We have some stability and buoyancy.
What kind of social media presence do they have? Like, if they wanted to follow like the boat that you're on.
So
or
Monroe
something?
has its own individual Facebook page, Coast Guard Cutter Monroe. We don't have an Instagram page for the Monroe, but we do takeovers through the USCG's Coast Guard page.
Well, I think it's great that you made time to come and check out Frog's Leap. You became a leaper.
I did. I have my leaper
Band? Yeah.
It's real pretty.
It's the third
And-
one, and I got to get you one with the proper size. I'll work on that.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
Good. Well, I'm really glad you enjoyed yourself. Well, thank you, Ariana. What a pleasure to have you on board Frog's Leap. I know you're going to have fun out there. Well, I was on the high endurance cutter, Monroe, and Ariana is on its successor, the Whimsel Monroe. Now the old one is referred to as the Douglas Monroe. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you like and subscribe. Please tell everyone all about Marina Queen Sailing, because we're killing it over here, baby. I'll see you next week on the boat. For real-time updates, check out @Marina Queen Sailing on Instagram.